Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the second news on 28th January newspaper conference on. Rupees 500 million uplift grant for each lawmaker. Okay. PTI parliamentarians questioned role of technocrats in cabinet when uttering back in party's decision-making process by Syed Irfan Taza. Islamabad, after completing almost half of his government's tenure, Prime Minister Imran Khan has met the long-standing demand of ruling Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf PTI. Lawmakers for development funds for their constituencies and announced a grant of rupees 500 billion for each member of National Assembly and provincial assemblies under sustainable development goals so that they can carry out development schemes for their voters. The decision was taken in a meeting of the parliamentary party of the ruling alliance led by the PTI at the Parliament House on Wednesday. The meeting presided over by the Prime Minister discussed various issues including the opposition's movement coming Senate elections, the broadsheet saga, rupees 1.1 trillion Karachi transportation plan, a recent incident of ransacking a Hindu temple in Kharag, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, third part of development package, and the return of PTI leader Jahangir Tareen in decision-making process in the party. The Prime Minister announced rupees 500 million for each MNA and MPA so that they can initiate development schemes in their constituencies. A minister told down after attending the meeting. Most of the participants demanded development funds, while some questioned the role of technocrats in the cabinet. It was also demanded that PTI stalwart Sareen, who had vanished from the party scene after being accused of getting undue benefits during last year's sugar scandal, should be brought again in the party's mainstream and be made a member of committee to be constituted for coming Senate polls. Addressing the meeting, Prime Minister Khan said the Pakistan Democratic Movement had almost collapsed after cracks had appeared in the opposition party's alliance. The Prime Minister was quoted as saying the PDM has virtually vanished. It tried its best to bring people to streets but failed. He said the opposition wanted to create problems for the government to the foreign funding case being heard by the Election Commission of Pakistan ECP, but the opposition itself plunged into the ditch it had dug for us. Technocrats, ministers criticized. PTI leader Nur Alam raised his voice against the role of technocrats in the federal cabinet and said these technocrats will go one day and the elected representatives will have to face the people. Later, talking to Dawn, Alam confirmed that he had asked the Prime Minister to review the role of the technocrats in the cabinet. According to Winch, he said in the meeting that besides technocrats, all ministers should also be made accountable for the low performance. What followed? Wheat flour, pulses, sugar, and other essential items are not available in the market, while the PM's advisors are painting a rosy picture of stability in economy, he said. Mr. Alam said that his grievances might be a source of displeasure for the Prime Minister, but he had expressed them because he was sincere with the party. A PTI leader from Faisalabad, Raja Riaz, demanded in the meeting that Jahangir Tareen should be made a member of the committee to be formed to devise a plan for contesting coming Senate elections. When contacted, Information Minister Sibli Farah said Mr. Riaz had raised the demand, but it was his personal opinion. Simply Gill exchange. After the parliamentary party meeting, Mr. Farah and the special advisor to the Prime Minister on political communication, Dr. Shabazz Gill, exchanged hot words in the corridors of Parliament House. While they were heading to hold a press conference, Mr. Shabazz started talking to some media persons who were asking for some details of the meeting. Mr. Frost asked Dr. Shabazz not to disclose details of the meeting as and say whatever he wanted to in the press conference. On this, Shabazz asked the information minister why he was humiliating him in front of media persons. Karachi Transformation Plan. Some of the PTI lawmakers, particularly those belonging to Karachi, expressed displeasure over what they called a delay in implementation of the Phase 1.1 trillion Karachi Transportation Plan, a program to address basic civic issues in the metropolis. The Prime Minister responded that work on the plan was being carried out as the federal government could not leave people of Karachi at the mercy of the Sindh government. Meanwhile, some women MNAs also demanded development funds, but their demand was turned down by the Prime Minister. You have come to the Parliament on special seats and have no constituency, so where will you spend the funds? He asked. Later, at the press conference, the Information Minister said the competent parties of the BDM lacked unity as they were pursuing conflicting narratives and interests. So in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe our channel and press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time and goodbye.